Hi, guys, and welcome to the first live episode of the brand new Are You a Movie Oracle series. The last version was cancelled. That format is officially gone. The new format is now in its place, and the new format means all Are You Movie Oracle episodes are officially all live episodes. So, I hope that means people will be stopping by for movie trivia and to have some fun, because boy, do I still have a lot of questions written down. And I do have trophies to give out, once they're made and all, and I still have trophies to ship. But yes, this isn't just having fun. That is a big part of it, but there are actual prizes to be won. So I hope that people are excited for the new format. So we'll see how this goes. So first, I should go into how this format works, how it is different than the last one, aside from the fact that it is live. Most of the setup is still the same. There will be 3 rounds of movie trivia, a different category in each round. First round is still going to be multiple choice. And should there be a tie going on, there will be a bonus round of 5 questions. Now, as I ask the questions, any person in the chat is free to answer them. If you have it right, you score a point. It's not who answers first, because there's really no way of determining who hit send first. So it's really just going to be about if you answer correctly, you get a point. Spelling doesn't quite matter unless I actually ask you to spell something, in which case that is important. Hi, Chandrika, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're here for movie trivia. Otherwise, why else would you be here? Because it's a movie trivia game. I cannot stop anyone from using Google. I am not there. I do not control what you do. But I would hope that nobody tries to cheat, because this is a legit game show where there are very real prizes that will be awarded to whoever out of these games has accumulated the most wins by the end of the year. That person will be the Are You Movie Oracle champion, and they will win a trophy. So I can't stop you from cheating, but if you do, that's entirely up to you. But I do say maybe don't. Through the game, anybody playing in the chat can request to actually join the stream. Just let me know in the comment section if that is something that you want. Then you can direct message me either on Twitter, is easiest to get me on, but if you don't have Twitter, then you can use Instagram or Facebook, whichever suits you, and I will send a link to the stream. And as soon as you are part of the stream, the chat people can no longer answer questions. It is only the person who is in the stream, and they have 5 minutes to try and answer as many questions as they can and get a lead on everyone else. Hi, Francine. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so if you wish to join the stream, you totally can, and I will give you the tools to do so. But yeah, joining the stream means you get an advantage. People in the chat while you're in the stream are not allowed to answer the questions, and you will be the only one to accumulate points in that 5-minute time frame, at which point, when it is up, you're booted out of the stream and you are reduced back to the chat. If multiple people ask me at one time, then I guess I will have multiple people in the stream. Depends on what you're comfortable with. And I know that there are some people who might want to, but are not comfortable showing their faces. I do believe you can join and just use audio. So if that is something you are most comfortable with, that is certainly something that you are welcome to do. The whole point is that everybody has fun, and I don't want anybody feeling uncomfortable or feel like maybe because they're insecure about something that they will miss out. So, hopefully all those rules and all that stuff is clear. And if it is, then I guess we can try for round one. I know we don't have too many people around just yet, but if anybody joins in, you still get to answer questions and get points because you never know what's going to happen. So we can try and start and see how we go and kick this off with, where to go? With round one. So round one, like I said, we're still doing the categories of different categories in each round. And round one is still multiple choice because I like starting things off easy. So the first round is franchises. I thought I'd start off with something a little bit easy. Thank you, Chandrika. Thank you for the compliment. I felt like wearing something a little fancy today. And hello, Thomas. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining for some movie trivia. So I'm just writing down names so I can keep track of points. And I will keep adding names as people potentially join. So we will start off with the very first question in the category of franchises. If everybody is ready, we shall begin. First question is, who was the main antagonist in the 5th installment in the Harry Potter franchise? Is it A, Professor Snape, B, Voldemort, C, Draco Malfoy, or D, Dolores Umbridge? Post your answers in the comments, because how else would you do it? Thomas says Dolores Umbridge. We'll see what everybody... Francine says Dolores Umbridge. Let's see if anybody else is going to throw their hand in there. Chandrika, I'm waiting to see if you've got an answer. You can just take a wild guess, A, B, C, or D, or you can just say nothing if that's what you prefer. Waiting to see if there's a guess, which that's the benefits of multiple choice. You have a 25% chance of getting it right. Well, can't keep waiting too long, so I will say that Thomas and Francine are correct. The answer was Dolores Umbridge, so they both get 1 point. Yay, already off to a good start. That moves us on to question 2. Chandrika, how could you? That's one of my favorite films in the Harry Potter franchise. It was actually the 5th film that encouraged me to start reading the books because I was devastated when I found out Sirius Black had more scenes in the books. I'm like, excuse me, I have to go and read this now. I did start at the beginning though. I'm no fool. Next question. When Anakin Skywalker finally becomes Darth Vader in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, what actor was in the suit? Is it A, David Prowse, B, James Earl Jones, C, Peter Mayhew, or D, Hayden Christensen? You got many questions to go, Thomas. Do not worry. You say D, though. Do we have any other takers? Only downside of live streams is the fact that when someone presses send on a comment versus when I get it, Never the same thing. That's a tad frustrating. Francine says C and Chandrika says D. Well, guess what? Thomas and Chandrika are correct because the answer was D, Hayden Christensen. So, well done. Chandrika, you got a point on the board. Woohoo! I know we're only two questions in, so I don't want to call it too early, but so far, Thomas is in the lead by 1 point. It's a 1 point lead in a 2-question game so far, but hey, take it, let it make you feel confident. That moves us on. Next question. Question 3 is, what is Lord Voldemort's real name? Is it A, Tom Marvolo Riddle, B, Tom Marvillo Riddle, C, Tom Marvin Riddle, or D, Tom Ravolo Riddle? What do we think or remember it was? Take your guesses. You've got 4 choices. This will let us see who are the real Harry Potter fans in the chat. That's what will teach us. Thomas says A. Francine says A. Yay! Triv's here! Woo! Hello, Triv, my darling. Welcome aboard. Is that A as in the letter A? Triv? I'm not sure. Was that like... That's it. Thank you, Chandrika. Yeah. Believe it or not, they are English. Thomas, Triv's rarely on her best behavior, so I really don't think that that's necessary. Triv, did you have an answer for this question? You also say A, and we have 3 people taking points now because, correct, the answer was A, Tom Marvolo Riddle. So, well done to all the folks who got a point for that one. Let's try something a fraction harder, shall we? How about this one? What car does Dom have waiting in his garage in The Fast and the Furious? Is it A, a 1971 Plymouth Barracuda, B, a 1970 Dodge Charger, or C, a 1971 Dodge Demon? What do we think it is? Could be anything. Well, literally can be one of the 3. Do 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 do. And Nightwatch has joined the chat as well. Nightwatch killed it at Riddle, but can he do movie trivia? That's the question here. Nightwatch says B. Trivial Theatre says B. Francine says B. And Thomas says B. And Chandrika says B. Well, everybody is off to a really good one for this round because everybody got a point because, indeed, the answer is B. 1970 Dodge Charger. Well done, you car-knowing people. So you guys know your cars, you just don't know anything about Harry Potter. Okay, got it, noted. Points across the board. I love that literally everybody got a point. That is awesome. That's how life should be. Moving on to another franchise. What is the name of the fictional island Jurassic Park is situated on? A. San Lorenzo, B. Isla Nubla, C. Koholint Island, or D. Isle of Nabumbu? Yeah, love me some Isle of Nabumbu. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good people there. I always hear these words and then Madonna ends up stuck in my head. I start singing La Isla Bonita. Lord have mercy on me. Let's see, we've got B, B, B. Chandrika says B. Nightwatch says B. Thomas says B. Francine says B. Trev says B. And I too want to hit the Isle of Nabumbu. And again, everybody is right. It is Isla Nubla. Well done, guys. And I hope I can keep track of the scores. That's sometimes my trouble, even with recording the old game shows. So fingers crossed for me. Next question. Who plays Jurassic Park founder John Hammond? Is it A. Sam Neill, B. Jeff Goldblum, C. Richard Attenborough, D. Dennis Nedry? I know, it's the hardest question you've ever had in your life. I'm very sorry to hear that, Thomas. That is very unfortunate. Let me know when the 5 years is up. Nightwatch says C. Thomas says C. Francine says C. You're going to hear a lot of Kath and Kim colloquialisms, I'm sorry. Just let you know. Chandrika says C. The only person who hasn't dropped an answer. Oh, and Jonathan has joined this stream. Hello, Jonathan. And he drops a C. Oh, better than dropping something else, I'll say that. Just writing your name down, Jonathan. And a point for you. Triv has not given an answer, and I'm moving on, so be it on her own head, because the rest of you are correct. It was C, Richard Attenborough. I know, like I said, hardest question in the world. Oh, now she gives... You know what? I'm pretty sure she sent that before I said that, so... Because I understand how timing works on live stream, so she's getting that point. And Jen! Hello, lovely Jen. Welcome to the stream. Writing Jennifer's name down. Because, you know. Well, I'm very honored, John, that if of all the streams you could join, it was mine. Thank you so very much. Moving on to our next question. In Pirates of the Caribbean, who says, "Stop blowing holes in my ship"? Is it A, Jack Sparrow, B, Will Turner, C, Barbossa, D, James Norrington? Jennifer says A. Thomas says A. Nightwatch says D. Chandrika says A. Jonathan says A. Francine says A. But do the A's have it? True says no worries. Okay. yeah, I don't know if I'm meant to use your real name or your username, but for the time being, until you say otherwise, Squeaky! Hi, Squeaky! And I'm still writing your username down so that I don't lose track of anything. But welcome aboard! Even though I do know what your real name is, I'm not stupid. Squeaky speaks her mind, which I still love that username so much. Jeanette, cool. Triv says A and Jeanette says D, and ladies and gentlemen, the A's have it. It was indeed Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna fix that squiggle. That's not a nice squiggle. Yeah, there we go. That's a better squiggle. Fixing all the squiggles. Well done to everybody who got a point in that round. Okay. Next one. This might be my favorite question. It's the hardest question, but good luck. In Mission Impossible, what does IMF stand for? A, Incredibly Manly Force. B, I Make Face. C, Impossible Missions Force. Or D, Instant Movie Franchise. Think really hard about this one. Hardest question ever. Night Watch says C. Night Watch says C. Jennifer says D. Chandrika says C. Thomas says C. Francine says C. Jen says lol as well. And Jeanette also says C. Do we have any other takers? No? Maybe? Yes? No? I don't know. Hard to say. I've set myself a challenge with trying to keep score on all this. I love your guess, John. I love it. It's a wonderful guess. You should appreciate that guess. But the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is indeed C, Impossible Missions Force. Although I really do wish it was Instant Movie Franchise, because that would just be fantastic. Oh, the fabulous Craig, aka Hypno, is here, aka Toad, aka probably several other names that we and the government don't know about. But welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Writing down your your thing. Oh, rando. Oh, the whole gang is here. What a special moment this is. Oh, now now this is kind of similar to excuse me, my New Year's live stream, and it was Night Watch and Craig. Oh, Craig and Craig going at it for riddles. But we'll see who comes out victorious with this one. I write found things too. Yeah, totally. Okay, what is the next hang on. Drop something. Okay. Next question is, what is Indiana Jones's real name? Is it A, Indiana Jones? B, Tony Stark, could be possible. C, Henry Jones Jr. Or D, Henry Jones? Oh, there's some shady humor going on in the comment section today. Oh, fuck a duck is not the answer, Triv. Okay, let's see. Hypno says C. Nightwatch says C. Thomas says C. Jen says B. Triv says C. I should probably just stop saying this out loud. Chandrika? Mm-hmm. Francie. Jeanette. Is his name really Henry Jones Jr., or did you just make that up? If so, your husband's awesome. And to everyone who said, oh, hang on. To everyone who said Henry Jones Jr., you are correct. And as Hypno mentioned in the comments, where is it? Here we go. Indiana was the dog's name. It is indeed true. Sean Connery, aka Henry Jones, says, we named the dog Indiana. So you don't get an extra point for that, but you are correct. So well done. Oh, your movie husband. Don't we all have one of those? Yeah, that's never mind. Next question. In Men in Black, what is the name of the pug dog? Is it A, Fred, B, Frank, C, Hank, D, James? Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Ooh, Jennifer says B. Okay. Jeanette says B. Triv says B. Oh my goodness. Hypno says B. Thomas says B. John says B. And welcome to the stream, Shakira. Hello. Not to be confused with Shakira. But Shakira says B. Didn't she go? Oh, no. Cool. And well done, everyone, because indeed the answer was B, Frank. You guys are killing it today, but then again, it is multiple choice, and multiple choice is not that hard. See, I'm more partial to Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing, but that's just me. But Ghost, good choice. I approve. Well, you guys have already done awesomely for round one. I'm not going to tally the scores until the very end of the game. So, with that said, let us move on to round two. Round two for all you lovely folks tuning in at home. That just sounded really cool, but it also sounded a little bit pretentious. Round two is animation. So, in case you're wondering, no, that does not mean, oh, anything animated by Disney. Though that just means any movie that is animated in general. And also keeping to the regular game format where only round one is multiple choice and the rest of the rounds are not. Round two, no longer multiple choice, so things are going to get a little bit trickier. Just a little. No, Hypno, you do not get to choose my hair color. That is a power only offered to my nieces. You do not get that. Oh, shush. Anyway, first question in the category of animation is, what group opposes the Turtles in the 2007 film TMNT? What you got? What you got? I know. Now you actually have to type words. Such a sad day when that happens. Jen says Shredder. Thomas says the hand. Triv says Clan of the Foot. Oh. Yes. Clampfoot, Thomas's hand, Clan, Hypno, and Nightwatch. Yes, Jen, I am not a grammar Nazi like Dan is. You can typo to your heart's content, and if I'm struggling to read, I will just ask for clarification. Oh, oh, crumb cakes. Now that's a good answer. The Anti-Turtle Brigade. That sounds like something established by Trump. We will put walls around these sewers. To everybody who said the Foot Clan, you are correct. The answer was the Foot. Thomas, you were so close. You had a piece of anatomy. You just had the wrong appendage. It's not your fault. It's okay. The hand you, however, will find in Marvel. They are actually a clan of bad guys in Marvel. But this close. Bee's knee. Or a bee's hand. That was a really bad joke. I apologize. Triv, I have already quoted you earlier when you said fuck a duck. I love when you fuck a duck. It's one of my favorite things in life. God, there you go. But there you go. There we go. Fuck a duck. It's now on the screen. You are welcome. Next question is, what country is the title character fighting to protect in the film Mulan? I have not watched any WandaVision, Craig, so if you ruin it for me, I will come to your house and I'll kick your ass. Okay. Jen is China. I'm just counting everybody's writing down points. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. Moulin Rouge. I'll give you that one. That was okay. That's going on the screen. That was funny. I appreciate this pun. This is a good pun. This is so far. This is the pun of the day, and you'll have to try to keep up to that standard. So that is true. And everybody who said China is correct. It was indeed China, or as Trump would say, China. He loves grabbing things by the China. Couldn't help myself on that one. Couldn't help myself. Hypno, I will smack you. I will do it, and I'll keep this ring on so you know it's gonna hurt. Next question is, where do Pooh and his friends live in the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh? Where do they live? Like, what is the name of their home? What is this place called? I predict some very interesting answers are going to pop up soon. Oh, cool. Let's see what everybody. Oh yeah. Okay, that's funny. Okay, John. The honey pot. Drink it. Oh, God. Lost track. Where'd it go? Here we go. Night watch. Oh. Hello, Naomi. I'm hoping I've pronounced that correct. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I've tallied everybody down, and if you said the 100-acre woods, you were correct. Well done. Naomi Sanchez, I really. Or is it like Naomi? Is it like Naomi, but spelled differently? Names are an interesting thing. Like, you'd think Ashley would be easy to spell, but no, people still want to spell it wrong. That's a completely different situation. Anyway, next question. What musician wrote the song Son of Man for the 1999 animated film Tarzan? Hypno, I'm not afraid to boot your ass out of this chat, so help me God. Hi, Doug! Welcome to the stream. How nice to see you. Oh God, it is not called. All right. Okay, now hang on. Gotta go through the answers. Hang on. Jen. Chandrika. Shakia. Ooh, right. And then Jeanette and Drew. Oh my God, it's hard finding everybody's names. A top 5. Wow. Tarzan. I haven't seen Tarzan in ages. I should really revisit it. But to everyone who said Phil Collins, well done. You are correct. It was indeed the Phil Collins. I admit most of these questions are pretty easy, but nevertheless, you guys are killing it today. Since I usually get people commenting like after I post a game show episode, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know any of these questions." Should we wear name tags? No. No, I don't think so. Next up is the film Home on the Range takes place in what American state? Tough one. Who can get it? Thank you, Jen. I'm very glad that you do. I'm liking it live as well. Far less editing to do. We have Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a popular answer, it seems. Oklahoma, every night, my honey lamb and I. No, I'm not. Dan's room. Possibly. Actually, no. Not a lot happens in Dan's room. I regret nothing. Well, this is a first for today's stream. Nobody got it right. The answer is actually Nebraska. Sorry. And Toast has joined the stream. Welcome, Toast Media. How are you today? Oh, so unfortunate. But now you all know for future reference that film takes place in Nebraska. Moving on to one of my favorite animated films. Hope y'all ready. Who provides the voice of Ratigan in Basil the Great Mouse Detective? Triv, don't let me down on this one. I'm looking at you, girl. I'm looking at you. Do not let me down. I'm saying it to you now. Latecomers are still always welcome, Toast. Basil Rath. I got Christopher Lee, Vincent Price. No. The mouse hole. Oh dear. You've never. Oh, Chandrika. Honestly, it's such a fun movie. It's like Sherlock Holmes, but a mouse. And Ratigan is the villain, so he's very much like Moriarty. It's literally what that is. So yeah, if you kind of like Sherlock Holmes, this is Sherlock Holmes for children. It is a little bit dark, I do acknowledge that, but it's animated and they're mice and rats. It's actually a lot of fun. I totally recommend watching it. I love that film. Yes, Thomas is in the top 5. Love that. Jeanette also goes Vincent Price on this one. Jonathan goes Vincent Price. So John Cleese. And to those who said Vincent Price, you are correct. Vincent Price provides the voice of the villain of the story, Ratigan, who doesn't want people to know he's a rat. He is a rat and he looks like a rat, but if you call him a rat, he gets really pissed off because he likes to pretend he's a mouse. Sherlock Gnomes. Yeah, Vincent Price, some terrific voice acting. I mean, but then again, it's Vincent Price, so you're not going to get really a bad performance with him. He is indeed a dirty rat. You dirty rat. Next up is who provides the voice of Kronk in The Emperor's New Groove? You dirty rat. You dirty rat. What we got? What we got? What we got? And don't worry, I'm not pedantic about spelling unless I ask you to spell something. Okay, who we got? Nick Cage, Tony Danza, John Goodman. You don't know his name. Patrick Warburton. We got some answers, okay? Let's see. John. I can't tell you this. I hate when that happens. I can tell you their movies, can't tell you their name. Well, if you answered with Patrick Warburton, you are correct, which also means Douglas gets his first point on the board. Yay! That right there is worth celebrating. So to everyone who said good old Patrick, well done. And like I said, extra well done to Dougie Doug, because he's now got his first point. And we need more of those in life. Okay. Here's a tricky one. This is intentionally deceptive. Let's see how you guys do. The great circle of life has begun, but you see, not all of us arrive together at the end, is a quote from what movie? Let's see how you do. I know what some of the guesses are going to be. That's for certain. Let's see, okay. Aww! Craig, you didn't have to do that. You already are on my Patreon. Aw, but thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the birthday wish and thank you for the money. Thank you. Oh, you're so lovely. I wish that meant that I could allow you to win the game, but alas it doesn't. Let's see. Mufasa. That's a character, not a movie. Lion King 2, The Lion King. Haha. And Hypno, the odd one out, who has said Land Before Time. Hub says Lion King 2. Chandrika, I think, knows me too well with. Sorry, hang on. Sorry. Chandrika knows me too well with this comment. I don't think it's Lion King. This feels like a setup. It does seem, because you hear the word circle of life, you immediately do think to go with the Lion King or any of them, apparently. But Hypno is the only person to get this one correct. It was indeed The Land Before Time. Good on you, Hypno. And good on your kids for being obsessed, because Land Before Time does not get enough love. It really doesn't. That's perfectly fine. Thank you, Doug, for stopping by, and good luck with the rest of your shift. Oh, they watched it so much they wore the tape out. I love that. I did that with so many of my movies. And I still have many of them on VHS. I regret nothing. Apparently now I have to, God, imagine. My nieces already don't know what an iPod is. I hate to think what would happen if I showed them what a VHS tape is, and they'll be like, what's that? Fuck, way to make me feel ancient. Next question. What is the name of the green fairy in 1959's Sleeping Beauty, which is one of my all-time favorite Disney films? You should know you were saying. I'm not selling my VHS tapes. I've still got a VCR. Trust me, nothing gets me as hyperactive as watching a videotape these days, which is why I don't do it that often. But when I do, it's a glorious experience. We have Shrek, Dora, Merryweather, Flora, Merryweather, Shrek, Flora the Explorer. 1 minute. Sorry. Oh God, I've lost track. Flora, Merryweather, Shrek. Okay. Shrek apparently was in Sleeping Beauty. I was unaware of this, but I guess there's an Easter egg for you to look for. Hulk. Oh, Merryweather. I've still yet to play the Disney Kingdoms game. Oof, I'm sad to say that, assuming I have scrolled correctly, that nobody has gotten this right. Poor Fauna. The green fairy is Fauna, the red fairy is Flora, and the blue fairy is Merryweather. She-Hulk. Alas. Fauna, my lovelies. Fauna. Balls. No, balls was not the answer either. Kidding, kidding. Next it's so funny that you guys mentioned Shrek because now we have a Shrek question for you. It's like you got ESP, it's like you just knew. When explaining himself to Donkey, Shrek compares ogres to what vegetable? Hey, at least you tried, John. At least you tried. And that's worth a lot. Let's see, we got onion, onion, onion. We got lots of onions. Oh my god, there's so many onions in the chat. I'm gonna start crying. Oh god, I'm hitting random buttons. Whoopsie. Okay, let's see. Squeaky got an onion. John got an onion. Trip says onion. Layers and shit. There's a random shit going on in the chat and I fucking love it. And everybody who said onions, you were correct. It was onions. Also, I am noticing my screen occasionally glitches, so if there's any lags on my end, I do apologize. But my laptop is not built for this shit, just saying that now. Now that's a comment. I love that. Daikons. My mom actually grows daikons, so I at least know what they are. Nobody put. Oh my. Yep, gotta showcase this one because that is comedy gold. Nobody puts onions in the corner. Oh, I love it. You guys are hilarious. I love this shit. Well, you guys just killing it today, like I keep saying, because it is true, which means we are already on to round 3, which is just awesome. So, hang on. Whoops. Gotta do that. And, cue the graphics. Okay, moving on to round 3. The category is black and white. Now, I'm not a complete bitch. A little bit, not completely. So, this is not entirely classic films now because there are modern films that are made in black and white. So, you're going to find some stuff that's old, some stuff that's more modern. So, it's just going to be luck of the draw, really? We'll see how that goes. So we kicked this off with question uno, and question uno, I just like doing that, is Rear Window was released before Psycho. True or false? Now, if Ben Goddard was here, he'd be like, no, you can't do true or false. Well, in this format, I 100% can do true or false. So, what do we get? Hey, Thomas, what can I say? If I'm going to be doing a live show, I've got to bring in some graphics. I've got to keep it somewhat interesting, you know? I've got to make it look pretty and all that shit. Oh, let's see. We've got... Oh, hello. We got so many choices here. Okay, let me go through them all. Let's see. True. This is true. False friend. False. John. Okay, we got. I'd say it's a bit half and half, and the answer was true. Rear Window was indeed released before Psycho. Rear Window, I believe, was in the 50s, and Psycho was released in 1960. So. Thomas, I feel that on a deep level. I really do. Okay, next question is what film by Alfred Hitchcock features Cary Grant and Grace Kelly and is set at the French Riviera? I know. Now, that one was genuinely a little tricky unless you know your stuff. Or unless you're going to do a hypno and cheat and go look on Google. Hypno is a notorious Googler. Charges are pending. It's the notorious Virgo, Marnie, Roman Holiday, Casablanca. Alfred Hitchcock didn't do Casablanca. North by Northwest. Hypno says To Catch a Thief. I'm just kidding. I don't care about spelling. Vertigo. Marnie. We got a lot of variety and choices here. My goodness. Spoiled for choices. Well, I do believe if I read that correctly, only one person got that correct, and that was Hypno with To Catch a Thief. But I'm still unsure if he cheated or not. There was a spelling error, so I'm not entirely sure he cheated, but... Y'all are hilarious. I love you guys so much. Sorry, your wife is a cock fan? Oh, Hitchcock! Sorry. Sorry, misread that. My bad. Ookies. Next question. Bit easier one. Liam Neeson stars in what black and white movie that received 7 Academy Award nominations? Shakir opens it up with Schindler's List. Oh my goodness. And then everybody else follows. Taken. Schindler's List. Yeah, I still know what he was saying, so. Chandrika. Janet. Thomas. The Phantom Menace. Oh, poor Qui-Gon Jinn. I loved him as Qui-Gon Jinn. I don't hate the prequels. I know I haven't watched them in a while, but when I did watch them, I didn't hate them. And to anybody, which is pretty much everybody, who said Schindler's List, you are, of course, correct. Well done. So we may as well move on to the next question, which is... What 1980 film is about a severely deformed man in late 19th century London? Okay. Yeah, I can understand that, Hypno. Rise of Skywalker. I can't get over that one myself either. Okay, gotta go through the options now. Let's see, most of you are saying Elephant Man. Let's see, we've got Hypno. Jack the Ripper. Could have been. You never know. Phantom of the Opera. Okay. That's an interesting choice. I'm impressed by that choice, honestly. Francine, Thomas, John. Oh my god, I have so many people to get through. I'm putting this on the screen in case Dan chooses to watch this later. Yes. Love you, Dan. Love you. Though he's off busy making a music video. The jerk. And to all of you who said it, you were correct. It was the Elephant Man. Woo woo. Chugga 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 chugga. Hang on. Okay. Gotta leave that one. Moving on to this one. Next question. I know. What is it with him and bananas? Get us anything phallic, I guess. Name the 2005 neo-noir crime anthology based on a graphic novel of the same name. Hear me with your best shot. Was produced by Mel Brooks. Well done. Directed by David Lynch. Oh, look at all the answers we've got. We've got some Sin City, Sun City. And so much. Let's see. Well, so far what this is teaching me is that you're all a bunch of fucking nerds. Like, I mean, like, would I even want to hang out with you in public? Yes, I would, because I'm desperate for friends. And you're all correct. It was Sin City. Woohoo! You're all geniuses. I love it so much. Yeah. Screw Elijah Wood. If anybody should be getting happy belated birthday messages, it is me, who officially turned 30 yesterday. Hello. I've got my badge somewhere. Hang on, where is it? It's over here. Hang on. Here we go. See? 30. I'll put it on. Because why not? Hang on. There we go. My mom was really upset that I didn't wear it yesterday, so I'll wear it for a live stream. There we go. That'll make my mother happy, right? Right? Yeah. Show off my age. That's what she wants, right? My humiliation. Oh, Trev. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, my darling. I really appreciate the love and the donation. Again, why is it my patrons donating money to me? You already give me enough money. Oh my god, I feel so bad taking your money, but thank you. I'm Hypno, honest to God, I'm not. I'm 5'1". I'm not tall. I'm short as fuck. Oh, look, I got cakes. Yay. Actually, I do still have half of my gigantic cake to watch. To be honest, I thought you were older than me because Dan's friends were older. Oh, no. Before I get to the next question, I will say though, because I talk to Dan the most, I end up talking about Dan the most. Probably the second most person I talk about is Trev. But because I talk about Dan the most, because I talk to him almost every day, my mom thought that I had a crush on him. And that concept was really weird to me. And I told Dan he was cracking his usual jokes until I said something to my mom the other day and she goes, "How old is he?" And I'm like, "His late 40s." And she was so shocked because she thought that the way I described him, she thought I was talking about like someone in their late teens, early 20s. And I'm just like, no. And she's like, "Oh, wait, what?" And I'm like, No, I don't have a crush on Dan. Dan is like a really fun stepdad. Like, that is kind of how I view him, and that made her even more confused. But I feel like it's a really accurate way of describing our relationship. He's like the cool stepdad I never had. I didn't have a dad either, but I would totally have accepted a cool stepdad. So Dan has kind of filled that role. And that is $20 you guys have given me, and I appreciate it so much. And yes, mentally he is late teens. That is very true. Yes, yes, I told Dan, and he thought that was pretty funny. Because he gets offended anytime I call him an adult, because it's a stretch. In age, he is an adult. Mentally, that's another story. But we love that about him. Anyway, next question. Kevin Smith directed what 1994 black and white independent comedy? Oh, coming through with the answer. Yeah, he plays with his monkey. That's true. We got Clerks, Jerks, Clerksy, Clerks, and Jerks, and Jerks, and Clerks, and Clerks, and Jerks. Let's see. No. Yeah. True. Francine. Love that Francine's still playing. Making me happy. Clerks do the clicketing. Oh, I wish, but yo, oh my god, hang on. Good joke, you were. 2 clerks, too much, still open. Oh my lord. Yes, well done, everybody. The answer was Clerks. Next question is the 1959 novel The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson inspired what 1963 film? Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, drinking beers, rolling fatty, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smokes the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking them. $15, little man, put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, my jungle love. Oh, wee, oh, wee, oh. I think I wanna know ya. Yeah, what? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Let's see. Truth is the haunting poltergeist. The Shining, People Under the Stairs. We've got some people saying The Haunting. Haunting. I would think I was like one of 5 people who did not like the TV series The Haunting of Hill House. Everybody else loved it. Myself and like 5 other people were like, mm-mm. So don't listen to us. But if you said The Haunting, you were correct. The answer was The Haunting. I love bringing down the house. There you go. Hop over to Netflix and watch it then. Don't look at me. Following up, Was that even English? Oh my, am I still drunk from last night? My God. I mean, I know I've still got unfinished bourbon. I've got a lot of unfinished drinks. But anyway, next question. What actress stars in the 1963 film The Birds? I think I need caffeine. But I don't do coffee or tea. You sick me people who drink that. I just drink Coke. What can I say? I'm a Coke whore. Let's see. Been on for 69 minutes. And your point is? Chandra, that is a very good point. I'm not a fan of Mike Flanagan. It's nothing personal. It's just his style of doing things I don't like. And I really hated that ending. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, we've got a lot of people saying Tippi Hedren and Tippi Head 10. Oh, I love Head 10. Head 10s are wonderful. They're very unappreciated heads, I'm just saying. Don't worry, John, I do not get upset about spelling in this thing. Aw, thanks, Jeanette. Do what she says. Do what she says. Right there. She says do it. Yeah. Whatever. You see what I'm saying. Oh, did I? I think I didn't. Anyway. Thank you so much for stopping by and playing Night Watch. I really, really appreciate it. And good luck with work today or tonight or whichever. I'm not looking at my time zone calendar right now. He wouldn't dislike it. You wouldn't donate money and then dislike my video. Unless you were paying me to dislike it. Anyway, to everyone who said Tippi Hedren, you are correct. It was Tippi Hedren. Lots of spelling varieties were accepted. You can't say 96 without me thinking of RuPaul's Drag Race when they had to design their own clubs, and Valentina and Naomi did Club 96, and they always going, Club 96. Like being really pretentious. It was fun. Next question. What two iconic actresses starred in the 1962 film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? Do we know? What did ever happen to Baby Jane? Do you know? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh, chicken wow. My jungle love. First up the bat, we've got Joan Crawford's and Betty Davis's. But is that the correct answer? Will I have to be giving out half points? Let's see. No, John, one of them was not named Jane. One of the characters was, however. I don't think Tarzan was her type. I really don't. Very cute. Yes, if you said Betty Davis and Joan Crawford, you are correct, with Betty Davis playing Baby Jane and Joan Crawford playing her sister Blanche, who I recently mentioned and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane gets mentioned on a couple of my top 10 videos. Definitely my top 10. Nope. Now I've already gotten confused with Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte, which has Betty Davis in it. But yeah, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is on my recent top 10 female protagonists with a twist video, because watching it when you're older, there are a lot of plot issues, but it's such a fun movie, and Betty Davis and Joan Crawford give such amazing performances. They did have a feud, and if you don't know about it, you can watch the TV show Feud. Season 1 is all about Betty Davis and Joan Crawford, and Betty Davis was played by, was it Susan Sarandon? No. Yes? No. And then Joan Crawford was played, oh shit. Was played, oh fuck me, I've forgotten her name. Jessica Lange. Yes, it was Jessica Lange and Susan Sarandon, and they killed it. They were so good. Oh my god, Thomas, you did? Love that. Oh man, I wish I could have seen that. That sounds amazing. Although I look at a lot of those kind of classic thrills and I feel like they're kind of already drag already in a way. But that would have been awesome to see. Now you're making me all jealous. Anyway, next question. Actually, the last question is, what 1922 German film was an unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula? I can't talk. Wow. Been talking for an hour and 16 minutes and suddenly I've lost the ability to speak. If you ever want to share any videos with me of you doing drag, I will be all over that shit. Best believe it. Where did I put my caviar? Oh no, I think I left it in the kitchen. I was going to be eating caviar. Bugger it. Oh well, I'll do it later. Okay, so many people saying Nosferatu. Aw, there's a shame you weren't in drag, Thomas. Sorry. Anyway, so many of you saying Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Yeah, that. Nosferatu. Ha Well, to all you lovely people, if you said Nosferatu, you were correct too. No, that didn't work. Well done to all of you. That was the end of rounds 1, 2, and 3. So now what I have to do is I have to count and tally up everybody's scores to see if we have any ties. If there are ties, the people who have tied have to answer the bonus questions. If not, I will announce the winner. So just give me 1 moment, please. Okay, I have tallied up the scores, and we do not need to go to a bonus round because we actually have a winner. Yay! So I'm going to go through and let everyone know what they got before I announce who the winner is. So let's see. Douglas, who was here and left, he got 1 point, so at least he got something. Shakia, you did a great job. Doesn't matter that you showed up late, you still did good, and you got 10 points. That's out of 30 questions, keep in mind. Hypno, you got 18 points. Well done. Jeanette, you got 14 points out of 30. Well done to you. Jen, my dear, you got 8 points, so valiant effort. I appreciate it. John, you got 15 points. Nightwatch, who was here and then left, he got 14 points while he was here, so that's very good for him. Francine, you also got 14 points. Well done. That is fantastic. That brings it down to the top 3, which was Thomas, Chandrika, and Trivial Theatre. In third place is Trivial Theatre with 20 points out of 30. And she showed up late, so that's extra impressive. So it's between Chandrika and Thomas. Who's winning? In second place is Chandrika with 21 points, which means the winner of the first live episode of Are You a Movie Oracle goes to Thomas with 24 out of 30 points. Well done. You killed it today. Well done, you. Now I'm just reading everybody's comments, sorry. You all did awesomely. Everybody I think did great. You answered so many questions. You knew so many things. And on top of that, you all made me laugh and had some really entertaining comments to add to this stream. But yes, our very first winner is indeed Thomas, and I'm writing it down so I don't even forget. Shut up, Hypno. Everybody did. I am so proud of all the work everybody did, and half is nothing to sneeze at. You did awesome, Francine. But yeah, again, I'm going to keep saying it. Congratulations to Thomas. Now, just because he won this episode doesn't mean that he's already won an award. The award that will be granted at the end of the year is going to be based on who wins the most games throughout the year. So it could really go to anyone. I don't know how often a month I'll do this. It probably I want to try for doing a game show episode twice a month. But if it goes well, maybe it could be weekly. I really don't know. But so far, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but so far it seems like the first episode of the new version of Are You Movie Oracle seemed to go really well. It did seem like you guys were having a lot of fun in the chat. You were definitely keeping me entertained. I really did not expect this many people to show up. I really thought maybe it would only be Chandrika showing up to answer questions and snag a win because she was the only one who showed up, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the fact that so many people stopped by and played, I can't thank you guys enough because I was very nervous about this. I planned and I spent the whole month pretty much hyperventilating, going, and no, it's actually ended up being great. Feel free to leave comments on what you think of the new format. How do you like the setup? Is there anything that you think I should add in terms of graphics, or do you think my graphics and stuff are fine? I am open to feedback because this is different. Keep in mind, because I'm doing this live, there's only so much I can do. But your feedback and your input is so very welcome. And to Hypno and Triv, who donated money to me in this stream and as an extra birthday present, thank you so much. That was extremely generous, and you guys didn't have to do that, but thank you. It means the absolute world to me. Holy shit, dude! What the? Oh my god! Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Shakir, for that extremely generous donation. Thank you so, so much. Holy crap. I did not expect that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all red in the face. This is insane. What is happening right now? Okay, I'm gonna take those donations as a sign. You like me. You really like me. Oh, Sally Field, eat your heart out. I'm just quickly scanning through comments. I'm so glad I got, when I did. So glad I got off work when I did. I'm so glad too, John, that you were able to join this stream. You were just as much fun and delightful. Thomas, I hope you're here every time because I want to see what more movie knowledge you have. This was awesome. I know you can't leave a comment right now, Jen. I mean, when you can. Oh, God. Or just post a comment in the chat, my lord. Goodness gracious. Thank you, John. I'm glad that you liked the graphics. I did work on those for a while because if I'm going to be live, I feel like I do have to try to put in a little extra effort. So I definitely was trying to do that. I know, I can buy one the size of my head. I've got to find one the size of my head. I'm going to tell Sally and her speechwriters that you said that, Drew. Anyway, we are done and we didn't have to use the bonus questions, so I will reserve them for later. Oh, look who's shown up. Leo has shown up at the last second. Goodness gracious. Bye, Shakir. Thank you so much for everything. You were an absolute blast. And Leo, thank you for showing up, even if you're late and the game is over. Thank you very much. And thank you so much, Toast, for the belated birthday wish. Even though I think you actually wished me happy birthday yesterday. I don't remember, but thank you. Yep, that is, sorry, Leo. This stream is on the cusp, is just about to end. You just missed it. Was a great game. Thank you to yeah, we'll do my best. Ding ding. Yeah, like I said, thank you everyone. And I hope to see many of you in the next stream, which obviously we're still technically in January, so that one will be next month, so possibly in the next 2 weeks. So I very much hope to see you guys then. Have an awesome day, evening, wherever you are, and please take care of yourselves. Thank you again so much, and bye.